Right, it's the Northern Boys Show. Hello.
Welcome back to the Northern Boys Podcast. Yes.
You might be wondering where we've been. Well, you're on the list.
Well, you know something.
But for a start, today, coming down here, long way from Birmingham, well, I think it is, me and Kev got on the wrong fucking train. We ended up going to Blackpool.
Yeah.
I quite fancied Blackpool, sunny day, blah, blah. But I suddenly remembered we got a gig at the other end of the country, New Cross. Here we are. Anyway, here's Kev.
Yeah, I didn't expect to turn up on the beach in a pinstripe suit, but we had a good time, folks.
It was great, yeah. And they did look after us on the trains. It was really good. Anyway, you might have been wondering where we've been. There's a number of stories.
I'm wondering where I've been.
Well, I know. Fuck me. I mean, what people don't forget is that we are kind of pensioners. You know what I mean? And
I'm with you.
memories come and go like the wind, and I get a lot of that after
you've
eating
got a lot of
fucking
wind.
beans. I know. I mean, I love beans.
Yeah, he's half-baked.
Shut up, Heinz. Shut up, Heinz.
You've not lost it, Kevlar.
No, he hasn't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will tell you more later when we've answered a few questions from our lovely fans, because we've got one or two.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone. So, first question is from Kaisis, and it's, what happened to the podcast?
What happened to the podcast? Well, we got so tired physically from doing 6 podcasts of an hour each, we needed a sabbatical. For those who don't know what that is, it means a fucking long holiday. Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We have
We
a
are.
question here from Kwafi, who's got a question for Norm here. Did Norman ever get to fist that trans guy?
Well, did I get lucky and fist him tonight?
Well, I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know, sunshine.
No, but he did tie my cock up.
Yeah.
What, with a ping bow?
Yeah, not too tight,
But not
though.
too tight. He didn't want
Yeah.
to die.
Why is he offering?
It doesn't look like it. I think it's more just
A general
query.
inquiry.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave that one.
Yeah.
In
I might put it in the next song.
We'll leave it in abeyance.
Okay, we've got a question here from Doffy V2, and it's a classic game of Shag, Marry, Kill. And your choices are Maggie Thatcher, Judi Dench, and the governess of the chase, Anne.
What's her name, Pat?
Kill them all.
Shag 'em all.
Name.
Yeah, so it's Shag, Marry, Kill, Maggie Thatcher, Judi
Shag.
Dench, or Anne Hegarty.
Shag.
And Hegarty.
Kill, kill, kill.
Shag.
You've got to put one to each.
I just have to.
Kill Maggie Thatcher, except she's already dead. Or is she the undead? Do we need a bloody, what do you call it, a zombie killer or something?
I can use a big word.
Go on.
Necrophiliac.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, bloody hell.
Yeah.
You can explain that one later.
Yeah. And Hegarty.
So Maggie Thatcher,
can't show
Kill.
you.
What was the other one? Oh, Judi Dench. Well, no, she's
Judi
all
Dench is
right.
lovely.
She's all right. She's nice. What's the choices? Actually, you know, tempted to marry because she's probably got loads of money. And I'm broke, so
Yeah.
diddle her.
She'd be nice strapped to a bench, though, wouldn't she?
Governess. Damn. What? Oh, Kev, you're letting your little secrets come
Oh,
out.
as if I would.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Remind me, Judi Dench. What's she look like?
She was,
Q from James Bond.
yeah, and she's
Oh,
also,
yeah.
she's also in the advert for money.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
money
where she's
supermarket
like-
or top 7 bollocks stuff that diddle her, whatever.
Yeah.
She's a stalk artist for margarine.
She what?
Never mind.
I didn't get that either. No, so Judi Dench, I wouldn't want to kill her because she's all right. I'd marry her because she's got money, and if she hasn't, then I'd kill her.
No, Mary. Love
And
her
the
for bits.
fat tart from the other thing,
The Chase.
the chase, Ugh, the chase. Oh yeah. Oh no, she's a sanctimonious.
I have to say, isn't
diddle-
Pat very woke?
Eh? Not very woke. Fuck woke. But the Northern Boys, we don't have to be
We're
woke.
on, boys, and we're back.
You are back indeed. We've got another question here from 42 Flow, and it's hello.
42 flow.
42 Flow, and it's why do you feel that rap is the best medium to convey your message, and have you considered other mediums?
Ooh.
That's quite a good question.
Yeah.
We choose rap because we ain't going to sing, and therefore we haven't got to be in tune. with rapping, you've only got to be kind of in time. And also, generally speaking, I would think the words are easier to listen to and hear and understand. My wife listened to a song yesterday, a proper song, a country music song. It was a very good song. Couldn't make out a single word the girl was saying. So rap would have sorted that out for us.
Yep. Yes.
Got some people in the room.
It's in the room. There's more people in the room.
Interlopers.
Hello,
They're
Bob.
in the room. Oh, you got to show off our shirt. Come on. No,
Oh, that's cool.
take your bag off. Take your bag off.
No, he's got all his money in his bag.
Yeah. It's got a bag full.
Yeah.
We've got another question here from Ramono Key, and it's, what was the happiest day of your lives?
I can tell you exactly when mine was, all right? It was in 1986.
Okay, now nothing since then.
And I was teaching guitar in an evening class to about 15 or 16 mixed adults when this vision of loveliness walks in. And I thought, well, A, I'm married with 2 kids. B, she's too tasty for me anyway. C, she's probably married with 16 kids. Turns out she wasn't.
But with 16 kids?
No,
or-
she wasn't married. She wasn't
But
attached.
she had 16 kids.
She was just in between boyfriends. And circumstances contrived to end up that I had a quiet word with her. And now we've been married for 40 years.
And got 16 kids.
No, just the one
All right.
that I know of.
Where did you get the figure 16 from? Where did that pop into your head?
Well, I don't know. We won't pursue that one.
Well,
Okay, and next question.
final question of this episode is from Malky.
Good old Malky. Yay.
Malky is back again. Who would win in a fight, Norman or Barry Grant from Brookside? PKJ could fight Terry, and Kev could take on Harry Cross.
I've got no idea who the fuck any of those are. Sorry.
Harry Cross, did you say? Oh, I could become a cross artist, couldn't I?
Who's Harry Cross?
Who the other fuckers? What was the programme? Brookside? Didn't that close about 20 years ago? I'll tell you what I can tell you about Brookside, right? I know the actor who was the first one to leave because he was murdered.
So he's not really left then.
No, he left. He didn't get murdered in real life. He got murdered in the plot.
Ah, right.
It wasn't that bad, for Christ. Yeah,
And do you
no.
know, I know something about Brookside, though I never actually watched it, right? From my seeing.
Yeah.
There is a house, and somebody actually wrote into the programme once, wait for this, and I forget what number house it was. He said, who lives at whatever, number 14, Brookside? And the producers actually wrote back to them or responded to them saying, well spotted. Nobody lives there. That's where we keep all the camera gear and everything. Because
Nice one.
it was actually a real
place.
Built- they built, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, Coronation Street has got a real kind of place. I stumbled onto the set once when I got lost in Salford. But going back to the question, if you're going to have a fight with somebody, there's got to be a good reason. If any of those 3 picked a fight, they'd all die. Because I don't take any prisoners. I mean, I can talk my out of a fight if I'm outnumbered. But if some little shit stain wants a row, I'd give him a fucking row. And I'm sure you would, Norm.
Oh, yeah, but let's just offer him a beer. Oh, calm down. Oh.
Well, I'd offer him a beer.
Have a pint, lad.
I'd offer him a beer from the bottom end of the glass.
And on that note, we are going to move on now. Thank you for your questions, and this episode is all about touring.
Well, I've got to say, touring, we had the most fun ever. I haven't done a full-scale tour since 1970. 1970 was the last time I did a tour. And that was Rome and environ. That means local other shit places. So to do a tour of the UK was wonderful. Me and Kev, particularly because he and I live close together, so I arranged all the travel for us. We had a belting time. And if we is it okay to mention 1 or 2 specifics? I don't want to pick any one place as being the best, but I've got to say this: Glasgow, was the first we did it twice. In the first week, it was the third gig, and we had a fantastic time because we were looked after by a couple of beautiful girls. Or was it three? Did you have a girl as well? Do you remember? Oh, you too pissed to remember.
I was too pissed to remember.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, me and Kev got picked up by a couple of lovely blonde girls, and they said, "What are you doing after the show?" We said, "Well, what are you doing?" They said, "Well, we're going down to the local for a couple of beers." I said, "Right, we'll come down there then." I said, "Tell all the other punters because they want selfies, and we'll do them down there." So a mob went down. We got in this pub. We had a great time. And then at 12:30, the bloody pub shut. Bloody lightweights. So I says to the girls, so, "Hang on, the pub shut at 12:30 in Glasgow." "Well, blah, blah, blah." She said, "Don't worry, we're going somewhere else." I said, "Great, where are you going?" "Well, there's a club round the corner." "Okay, well, let's go there." So we went there. And it was
I remember
fucking
it.
wonderful. They saved us a seat, they bought us G&Ts, they looked after us, they wanted selfies in exchange. Whoopee. Anyway, 3:30, I says to Kev, "Here, we got to go." He says, "Well, I'm enjoying myself." I says, "The cab's coming for us in 10 minutes to take us to the airport to go home." We never slept in the hotel bed we booked.
Was that the one with the pool tables?
Yeah,
That's the one.
That's the one, yeah.
Well done, Norm.
Kevin and his girl were challenged by my girl and some other joker. I don't play pool or snooker or any other silly games, but these four had this game. And good old Kev won with the last, what do you call it,
Yeah.
pot? Yeah, it was brilliant.
With me last ball.
With your last, yeah. All right.
Are we going to get loads of innuendos about balls while we talk about this?
Well, his balls, he got his balls in his pocket.
No, I
Yeah.
got him in the bloody snooker queue. Well, close.
No, we had a great
and then
time.
we went back.
We had a great time.
Oh, that's when I was talking about when I was up in Paisley, wasn't it? And they all went nuts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goodness me, yeah. But all the venues were good. We enjoyed it everywhere. I mean, we did Brighton, and I got that bloody stalker. Well, she wasn't really a stalker. Well, I don't think she was anyway. Put it this way. She chatted me up. I think she wanted me as a ticket to get into the club that we were going to afterwards. Well, she was 25, blonde and gorgeous. She said, "I'll get you in, so long as you sit with me all night." She went, "Deal." So that was that. Anyway, I thought that was the end of that. A few weeks later, we're in fucking Leeds. I'd found out this girl came from that's in right?
Right.
And we got to Leeds. I guess who's in the front row? This fucking blonde again. I thought, oh, oops, what's going on there? She said, Patrick, what are you doing after the show? I said, "Looks like me and you again then, doesn't it?" Whoopee! So that was another evening with a blonde on my arm. Except this time, she brought a mate for Kev. I don't know where Norm was.
I was at the bar.
There you go.
It's cheaper, it's easier. It doesn't answer you back.
I got to be honest, it didn't get too complicated. It really didn't. And especially with Kev virtually ignoring his blonde. She was fucking gorgeous. So I was like, "Kev, what's going on?" "Well, you know, I've got a shit phone. I ain't got a car." And she lives up here and I live down there. I can't be asked. That was the end of that one.
Is that your thing for getting women, Kev? Have to have a phone and a car?
You what, mate?
Your thing for getting women, you can't have a shit phone or a car. I mean, you have to have... No, fucking hell.
Start again,
Right,
Dawn.
okay. I think. Right. To get a woman, you have to have a car and a decent phone.
No, you just need a big dick, mate. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's...
How rude. How rude.
Did I really say that?
Yes.
So you don't need a phone or a car?
Phone.
Yeah, he needs a phone. He's managed to get away with it without a car for a while. Well, he's had to, because the last time he had a car, he lost it.
Yes.
He lost his car, right? We'd all been playing football, because Kevin and I play every Friday. We play five-a-side up the road. And no, it's not walking football, you cheeky fuckers. We play proper run-around football with youngsters, not with bloody... Well, not youngsters, like 35, 40-year-olds. Anyway, we always go for a beer afterwards. So we're in the pub, waiting for him to turn up. So he turned up at the pub, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. I said, "Where the fuck have you been?" He said, "Well, I've lost my car." So where did you leave it? He said, "I can't remember." I said, "Oh, fuck." I said, "Right, let's go and look at the three places it might be." But it wasn't there. Turns out he'd parked it left it unlocked, and some fucker nicked it in like 5 minutes flat. It turned up in Manchester a fortnight later. So he got it back. But the guy who got it back for him needed a car, and the deal was, if I go and collect your car, you've got to lend it to me for a few weeks. Well, Kev couldn't say no, could he? Anyway, after that, we decided Kev didn't need a car. So he hadn't got a car anymore. I'm his driver, among other things.
I got a mate that lost his license. Right?
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That was
but-
careless of him.
Yeah, back in the day, it was a pub where I lived, and dickhead used to drive there and drink. But he always parks his car in the same spot outside the pub. Anyway, he gets to the pub, and someone's in his spot. Yeah, so it's, oh, fuck it. So he parks somewhere else, then it goes into the pub, has a few beers, comes out. The guy that was in his spot, you're keeping up, the guy that was in his spot had now gone. So he looks at the place where he usually parks his car, and it's empty.
I can see what's coming.
So he goes back into the pub, and he calls the police. Says, my car's been nicked. Right, gives them the registration, the make and everything, has another couple of beers, and goes, oh, fucking hell, hang on, no. I didn't park my car there. I parked in a different place. And you know where this is going.
I like your friend.
He gets in his car, pissed, starts to drive home. The police pull him over because the car's been nicked.
Stolen.
Gets breathalyzed and loses his
That's the end of
license.
that. Oh, me. That's a good. I like that story, Norm.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's a fucking
Anyway, where were
story.
we? We were talking about touring, weren't we? Yeah. So that was.
Yeah, we're going to tell them where we are now.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah. Well, we it's not really a tour. It's kind of a one night stand tonight, but we've been invited back to a lovely place called the New Cross Inn, and amazingly in New Cross.
And it's an inn.
Because it's a pub. It's a pub with music and accommodation. Well, sort of accommodation. Anyway, apparently we did a gig about a year ago. Went down really, really, really well, and they asked us to come back. And the only time we could fit them in with all our busy, busy lives was today. So here we are on a mini tour. Because for me and Kev, it's a fucking maxi tour. Birmingham, via Blackpool, and back. Oh, we have to stop
Absolutely.
over, don't we? Yeah, yeah.
We do,
But we don't mind.
And we're sold out.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know, I'm going to say this. We sell out everywhere we go. Our tour, the first tour we did, they booked 8 gigs in the January. They sold out by the end of the month. They put 6 more gigs in, and they sold out within a fortnight. That's 14 sold out gigs for a tour in October. So people are buying tickets however many months that is in advance. All right? So how good is that? We had, honestly, every gig was a sellout. And the last gig on the mainland, i.e. England, as opposed to Wales, Scotland, Ireland, or the other place. Is there one
Ireland.
more? Ireland, Wales, Scotland. Oh, no, that's it. The last gig
He was a geography
was
teacher,
in
by the way.
London. It was at London. It was at Dalston Earth. There were 11,000 people in there. And somebody told me that we had some visitors from America. And apparently there were 8 couples had flown over from America just to come to the gig. And one of our friends in the green room, an American guy, said, hey, Patrick, one of our friends has flown over from LA. Can you give him a shout up? So I says, yeah, go on then. What's his name? Blah, blah. I'll make it up. I said, so halfway through the gig, we've done 3 or 4 numbers. It's buzzing. Place is buzzing. Said, listen, guys, now I've got a very, very special announcement. We've got a very special guest in the crowd. He's come from Los Angeles today to be here. Please give a big shout up to Marty Kane. Wasn't his real name. Well, of course, the stupid twat put his hand up. He put his hand up. So I went, oh, yeah, is it you? They picked him up and crowd surfed him to throw him on the fucking stage. So he stands up on the stage in a heap. He stands up and he's shirtless man here says, well, you can't come on here with your shirt on. So they're all shouting, off, off. 1,100, people shouting, off, off, off. I said, I whispered in his ear, you don't have to. He said, fuck it. Took his shoes off. And he stayed on stage for the next couple of numbers. Yeah, he had a great time. He wasn't expecting that. None of us were.
Oh, the other story about touring is poor old Kev flight risk. Oh. Couldn't fly.
It was a dodo. That's a
Yeah.
flightless bird, isn't it?
Well, it's extinct, so yeah. You're thinking penguin,
Well, penguin, ostrich, emu. Journalist.
kangaroo.
Oh, I just gave you one. Well, go on, tell them a story then.
Yeah, poor Kev. He did. Had 3 months on your thing, didn't you?
No, he only
on
had
your
2.
passport. Oh,
he,
2
he
months
needed
on it,
3.
yeah.
So we did a gig.
On my licence.
On your license,
passport,
yeah.
you twat.
Okay, twat.
So we did a gig in Holland, the Netherlands, whichever of those two it was, because they're different.
I don't know.
And we'll look it up. Anyway, so we arrive at Stansted, and I'm in a wheelchair because I get special assistance because of my poorly leg. So we're sitting there at the front of the queue. The lady comes over and says, "Come have your passport." So I gave him to the lady. She comes back and she says, "Which one's Mr. Why? Well, he can't fly. Well, we know that. He ain't got wings. She didn't appreciate that one. She said, no, he can't get on the aeroplane because he's only got 2 months left on his passport, and the EU, now we're back out of it, insist on at least 3. So we've got to, and we were just about to get on the bloody plane. So poor old Kev, had to spend the night in the Hilton next door, all by himself. Well, apart from the tasty barmaid that he chatted up. So yeah, and when we got to the gig, and we're in the limo taking us to the gig. The 3 of us, there's me, Norm, and Queenie, trying to work out what kind of a story we can tell them. Because I was worried about not getting paid the full money because there's only 2 of us on stage instead of 3. So Queenie said, well, we'll come up with a story, blah, blah, blah. I came up with one, that's all right. He came up with one, that was all right. Queenie, but here's one. Let's say that Kev got waylaid in the bar outside and someone dropped some Rehypnol in his, or some LSD in his drink. And we haven't seen him since. So I said, that is the best I've ever heard. So anyway, we get on stage, there's 2 of us, we do a couple of numbers, and I say to the audience, right, you might have noticed the space in the middle. Poor old Kev's missing. So what's happened is someone has dropped some acid into his drink and he's tripping out. Now, we don't know where he is. It could be amongst you because this place was rammed. It could be amongst you. Can you watch out for the blue tie? Right? You know Kev's blue tie. He's there somewhere. So, of course, they're all looking around like this. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to have to replace him. We'd like to have a volunteer. Of course, 300 hands to go up. I said, no, there's rules. Who's over 70? No hands, amazingly. All right, then, who's over 60? Still no hands. Oh, okay. Anybody over 50? 3 hands went up. Okay, you and you, get on the stage. These 3 guys get on the stage, said, right, let's do a number, and they can dance to the number, and then at the end, the audience can clap for which one they prefer. Okay? So we did that. So, anyway, Queenie said, right, yeah, I've listened to the thing. Number 2 is the best one. So we told the other 2 to fuck off, and number 2 stayed on the stage and did a Kev. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah. And they paid us the full money because there were the 3 of us. We didn't pay the guy anything. In fact, he bought us all drinks later. He was so chuffed to be on the stage with us.
Oh, yeah, because we went to the bar.
We went to the bar on the way. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah,
no, that was the Dutch trip was a really good
pure
one.
coincidence. There was a woman that I knew, her band was playing in that bar.
Oh, yeah. That was unbelievable. Small world, isn't it? No, we love touring. We can't wait for the next one. Any more stories from the tours?
Well, we've got, what's it coming up, haven't we?
We've got a
Boomtown.
festival, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Boomtown
it's not a tour, is it? It's just a one-off gig again. But we've not done an outdoor festival ever. We did 2 indoor festivals, both of them in Holland, in amazing places, and we did really well. The crowd was good. But we are featuring at the Boomtown Festival, which is near Winchester, in August.
Yeah, I can't remember the date.
Apparently it's quite a...
They've changed the fucking time and all.
Oh, no.
We're on at 11:30 at night.
11:30?
Yeah, for
That's
11
past
till
my
midnight.
bedtime.
Yeah.
For heaven's sake. My cocoa will be going cold.
11:30 till midnight.
Yeah.
It was going to
hang
be
on.
7.
Hang on, say that again. 11:30 to midnight?
Yes.
Only half an hour?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Never
settle,
actually, I
I'll
hadn't
settle
thought
for
of
that.
that.
I don't mind being on late if it's only half an hour. I'll try to stay awake.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you haven't got tickets, tough shit. They're sold out. It's quite funny because the other week, someone came round to see my missus because she sells a certain product, and this chap came. I can't publicise it. It's not allowed. This guy came round, and he's an artisan. He works on roads and bridges and stuff. But he brought an apprentice with him, and so he gets his gear, gets back in the van, and he says, "Oh, hi Patrick, how are you?" I said, "Oh, Jim, how are you doing?" He said, "I'm doing great."
Nice
He said, "How's the rap scene going?" I said, "Oh, it's great." I said, "We've got a big gig coming up in August." And his young apprentice is listening to this. He doesn't know what's what. So I said to Jim, I said, "Yeah, I don't know anything about it because I've never heard of this place before, but apparently it's quite well known. But we're going to the Boomtown Festival." This apprentice says, "Fuck," he says, "I'm going to that."
Hey.
He's got tickets for it. How about that? Come into that. I said, "Well, look," whatever his name was. I said, "Look us up. You can buy me a beer."
You're, since I said we were going there to a couple of people, I'd never heard of the thing.
No, me.
And since I've been mentioning it, they've been asking me to get tickets to get them in.
I know, but we are fogies,
I
aren't we?
don't think it's that easy
No.
to get a ticket
Hang
for
on.
the festival.
Hang on. They said, "Do you want tickets? Do you want some guest tickets?" Yeah, please. Two. No. You can only have 2 between 3 of you. 4 of you, because Queenie. What? How can you offer freebies, triple A's, to half the band? What are you trying to do, cause a bloody row or what? You know, whatever. Well, luckily, me and Kev haven't got, because it's so far away, we haven't got any friends that live on the south coast or in Winchester or any other place down that way.
And I'm similar in that I don't have any friends.
You've got millions of friends. What are you talking about? You've got at least a third of 276,000 followers on whatever that thing's called. Not Facebook, the other thing. Instagram.
They're not real friends, are they?
They would like to be your friend, I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
Why
Grandma
do they follow us if they don't want to be our friends? You know? Are they
Can I be your friend? Don't
Well,
ask questions.
careful.
I'll do the fucking talking. And I'm warming up for the gig now. Warming up for the gig. We're on. Hey, when are we on? We can't be that far off now.
I don't know. I've forgotten my watch. It's somewhere. You know the gold stuff on the wrist chain? What's it called? 24 carats on the wrist chain. I can't find it. It's around somewhere. I've got to find it for the gig because it's one of the fucking lyrics.
Well, it's dead.
24 carats on the wrist chain.
The other guys
Thick
are.
braids. Call me Rick James.
Have the other guys started the set yet? I don't know.
I don't
I can
think
just
so.
hear something happening.
Anyway, no, I love touring. Can't fault it. Me and Kev had a great time. Did we have a good time?
We had a time of our lives.
Even though we had to go to the fucking plane in Glasgow at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
You loved it.
Well, the thing was, we were on by bloody midday,
We had a fun.
and you were on a train that took about 8 hours, weren't you?
Yeah, I should have. I actually did fly one time. Much better idea.
Yeah.
And you know
Well,
what I'm going to do now? I'm going to fuck.
You know what?
Fuck with. Can't fucking know.
Well, I know what you mean. The thing is,
Just fucking with them.
because Norm lives near management team. I allowed them to sort his travel out because obviously if they come up in the car, then they go blah blah. But me and Kev live nearby, so I said, "Look, leave the travel to me, and I'll sort me and Kev out." And I looked at trains. I thought, well, I like the train when it's about or a good whatever the was called. And then I thought, well, hang on, it takes 6 bloody hours and it's 200 quid each. Fuck that. Check planes. It was 45 minutes and 35 quid each. Well, that's a no-brainer. So we flew from Glasgow to Birmingham. At the end of the tour, we flew from Glasgow to London. In the middle of the tour, we flew from Newcastle to, I don't know, Cardiff or Bristol or somewhere like that. And then there was one, Manchester to somewhere else on the south coast, Brighton. So it was so cheap, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Okay, well, listen, it's been great talking to you guys again. We've got more podcast coming up. Can you please send in some questions? We love most of your questions.
Yes, much
Okay.
better doing
Yeah.
that. Otherwise,
Pitch them anyway. If you don't like them, we'll tell you to fuck off. All right.
As if.